Welcome to your local Leave No Trace video, where today we'll be learning about planning ahead. Hello everybody. It is important to check the weather before you go on your trip, to wear appropriate clothing for the dire circumstances, like this fellow right here. He just was hit with wet leaves. It must have just rained, I believe. He brought a jacket. Good for that man. It is important to wear multiple layers of clothing when you go camping, especially in cold circumstances like this man shivering over here. Thank goodness he is magically getting layers of jacket to put on rather than a giant poofy one only, so that if he does get hot while he hikes and sweats, he can just take a layer off. Hello, it's me again. So, it is important to plan out your route before you actually go on the route, and to carry a map during the route so you don't get lost. We are about to see two dudes who are planning out their trip to somewhere, and they're circling the map and making sure they get to the actual spot so that they'll be successful. No one likes a trash litterer, so you might want to find a way to carry your trash out, or as some might say, helping a brother out. It is important to bring enough food and plan for that on your trip, otherwise you'll end up relying off of the wilderness and finding whatever these two gentlemen are finding. Rotten apples. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot overemphasize how important it is to not carry more than you need. Let's observe Man A as he struggles to carry this load of stuff, and we see Man B, ultralight. Don't forget to always check the fire restrictions in every area you camp in. That way you can have a nice and beautiful fire. And always remember that Eagle Scouts are always prepared. Always remember to bring appropriate headwear for your head. In the cold, in the heat, any circumstance. Oh bother, the man said. The sun is out. Good thing I brought my hat. A man's necessity is shelter. Always plan to have shelter in advance before going on your trip. Shiver me timbers, this man said. Oh, will you look at this good Samaritan? He is, how some might say, helping a brother out. So generous, so kind. The only thing he can think to do is to thank the man as he puts on the jacket and seats him inside his shelter. His shelter is nice and homey, as everyone's shelter should be. Have I mentioned already the importance of bringing sufficient food for your stomachs, as this man has been fishing for hours with still no luck. Thankfully, other man comes. Oh, boom, snap, fishing pole broken. Man is ticked. Confucius say, give a man a fish, you live a day, but teach a man a fish, and he live forever. Thanks for learning with us, folks, as now we can watch them enjoy this hearty, nutritious meal in their shelter, because they learned how to plan ahead and are now comfortable with planning. Let's recap what we learned. Appropriate clothing, wear it. Wearing layers, planning out the route, carrying your trash out, planning enough food, don't pack more than you need, how to treat a fire, wearing appropriate headwear, and last but not least, shelter. Thank you.
I don't know. And then go.